Welcome to an India First special that comes to you from India Gate near Rajpath. I'm Gaurav Sawant. The nation is preparing to celebrate the 68th Republic Day. As we celebrate the nation's military might and cultural diversity, the festivities begin with paying homage to the brave soldiers who made the supreme sacrifice of their lives, keeping India's territorial integrity intact. Havaldar Hanpan Dada will be awarded the nation's highest gallantry award, the Ashok Chakra, posthumously for his valor, for making the supreme sacrifice of his life. He killed 3 terrorists in a very fierce counter-terror operation in Jammu and Kashmir. Major Mohit Suri will be awarded a Kirti Chakra, the second highest gallantry award equivalent of a Mahavir Chakra. There are awards for the surgical strikes that were carried out across the line of control in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Officers of the 4th Para, the Parachute Regiment, and the 9th Para Special Forces have been awarded for these surgical strikes. Let's now cut across to India Today's Shiv Arur for the latest on the officers, JCOs and the brave soldiers who are being awarded with gallantry medals this Republic Day.
Easily the biggest military event of 2016 was the cross-border raid known as the surgical strike that Indian Special Forces soldiers conducted on the night of September the 29th. It's become the most controversial, but on Republic Day, India has decided to honor its Commando Para-Regiment heroes, starting with Major Rohit Suri, who will be receiving a Kirti Chakra, which is the second highest peacetime gallantry honor in the face of enemy action. Also, Major Rajat Chandra gets the Shaurya Chakra, and Captain Ashutosh Kumar also gets the Shaurya Chakra. So there's one Kirti Chakra, and Naib Subedar Vijay Kumar also gets the Shaurya Chakra. These are highly sought peacetime gallantry decorations in the face of the enemy, and these 3 officers and this 1 army soldier will be decorated with these. Many people have asked questions over the wisdom in revealing the names of some of these special forces commandos, considering the sensitivity of the operation they undertook, the cross-border raid into Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. But the government and the Ministry of Defence, in its wisdom, has put out these names officially, and that's why on India Today as well, we're putting them out right here.
Sarvatra Sarvottam Suraksha is the motto of the Black Cats who are on the prowl on Rajpath this Republic Day. This is for the first time that the Military Guard Commandos, the elite Black Cat Commandos, will be displaying their military might, their counter-terror acumen on Rajpath. You've seen these brave hearts from 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, killing 9 Pakistani terrorists, to the Pathankot terror attacks, where they ensured India came first, always and every time.
The elite Black Cat Commandos of the National Security Guard. India's specialized counter-terror team makes its debut on Rajpath. These commandos played a pivotal role, the force that ended the 26/11 siege of Mumbai, killing 9 Pakistani terrorists. These commandos played a pivotal role in anti-terror operations at the Pathankot Air Base. They will march past Rajpath in their full counter-terror gear for the first time on the 68th Republic Day parade.
The government of India decided to take energy a part of the 68th Republic Day parade, which I guess is a fantastic move, because everyone talks of energy, but no one, the nation does not know what is the overall capability of energy. I'm talking of the general population. They have the capabilities of having underwater ability. They also have an anti-hijacking role, which will be, accentuated this time in the Republic Day parade.
100 Black Cat Commandos will participate in the parade. Their faces will be covered in their traditional black balaclavas, carrying their close-quarter combat weapons and their specialized helmets and equipment. 72 commandos will march past on Rajpath, 28 commandos will display their latest nuclear, chemical, biological weapon warfare protected vehicle and other counter-terror equipment, including building intervention drills. The Black Cats are divided into counter-terror, anti-hijack and VVIP security units. The army forms a part of the counter-terror and anti-hijack teams, while the Central Armed Police personnel are posted to the VVIP security detail. But the elite special forces that carried out surgical strikes in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and destroyed terrorist training camps along the India-Myanmar border will not be a part of the parade this year.
I've been asked why not para commandos this year, why NSG this year. See, it's a matter of rotation. All people who are decided to march and take part are decided 1 year in advance because the people have to be trained. You can well imagine, like last year we had the para commandos and this time the NSG, they have to run right up to Chandni Chowk. So there's about 13.5 kilometers. You really need a high level of physical fitness to do that.
The fact that counter-terror forces are a part of the parade show the importance attached to their role in the current environment. Apart from the 100 commandos marching down Rajpath, there will be another 1,000 plus commandos of different forces, including Delhi Police, deployed along the parade route and sensitive areas across the national capital. Bureau Report, India Today.
It's not just the NSG commandos who make a debut. The light combat aircraft Tejas makes its debut at the 68th Republic Day. Tejas light combat aircraft make in India is that big story. So we will see the 155mm Dhanush howitzers. We will also see a lot more make in India this Republic Day. India Today's team of correspondents get you this report.
Desi rules the parade this Republic Day. From indigenous radars to missiles, artillery guns to recce vehicles to the Apache RTR replacing the Bullet motorcycle.
Maybe years down the line, we should have everything made in India. Why not? We are so proud as Indians and we have the capability to do that. Why not?
After 3 decades, an Indian-made fighter jet will take to the skies as part of the Republic Day flypast. On the 26th of January, 3 indigenous single-engine Tejas aircraft will take off from Bikaner and fly over Rajpath in a victory formation. As many as 34 Sky Warriors of the Indian Air Force will perform maneuvers during the Republic Day, including the indigenous light helicopter Rudra. But the Tejas is big news due to security concerns. The Indian Air Force does not deploy single-engine aircraft for the parade, but the Tejas, showcasing its prowess in the flypast this year, is a symbol of the confidence the nation is putting in its fighters. The Tejas will replace the Indian Air Force's MiG-21s in the years to come. By 2018, 18 of these will be inducted into the force and only then can be posted in any forward areas.
इस बार का फ्लाई पास 26 जनवरी को टोटल 35 एयरक्राफ्ट उसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, जिसमें इंडियन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस के ज़्यादातर जितने भी कॉम्बैट एयरक्राफ्ट हैं वो सारे इन्वॉल्व हैं। इस फाइटर एयरक्राफ्ट फ्लाई पास्ट को लीड कर रहे हैं LCA, जो अपना इंडिजिनस एयरक्राफ्ट है, और 3 LCA पहली बार राजपथ के ऊपर फ्लाई पास्ट करेंगे।
The light combat aircraft Tejas stands at 4.4 meters in height, 13.2 meters long and a wingspan of 8.2 meters. The Tejas can take off from a 460-meter tarmac and can operate from up to altitudes of 50,000 feet. The heavy use of carbon fiber in its fuselage reduces the weight of the Tejas, meaning better agility, and also helps the aircraft evade enemy radar by absorbing waves. The maximum speed of the supersonic jet is 1,350 kilometers per hour. Mid-air refueling is another facility. Tejas is designed to carry air-to-air, air-to-surface and laser-guided missiles and other weapon systems. The fly-by-wire technology on board makes it easy for pilots to maneuver the jet. Its radar warning system, which alerts the pilot to enemy aircraft or missiles, is totally made in India.
LCA Mark 1A करके उसको दे देंगे। तो अप टू 2021 तक तो हम ये सोचते हैं कि कम से कम 3 स्क्वाड्रन तो बन जाएंगे।
हमने इस जहाज को एक जैसे कहना चाहिए कि बचपन से और अब जवानी तक इसको बड़े होते देखा है। तो जहां तक पायलट के उड़ाने का प्रश्न है, बहुत ही सरल और आसान है इसको उड़ाना, जैसे भी एयरफोर्स के पायलट भी उड़ाते हैं, वो भी बताते हैं। और जो बेसिक काबिलियत है इसकी कि एक छोटा, हल्का और प्रिसीजन स्ट्राइक करना, वो इसकी काबिलियत है।
The Indian Defence Industrial Base will also showcase 2 big guns, the Dhanush, also known as the Desi Bofors, and the ATAGS, the Advanced Towed Artillery Gun Systems being created by DRDO and the private sector. The 155mm 52 caliber howitzer costs roughly 14.5 crore rupees apiece. The indigenous gun has a strike range of 38 kilometers, 11 kilometers, definitely making it an improved version of the 39 caliber Bofors gun. Add to it features like the electronic gun laying and sighting systems. In its class, the ATAGS have the maximum range. The range has been tested for 45 kilometers and is the greatest amongst all guns in this category. The 55 caliber, which is the highest, even the rate of firing range is the maximum, 30 rounds within 60 minutes, the best in the world. This Republic Day will also mark the debut of the indigenously designed Arudra, a ground-based radar mounted on a mobile platform. With a 360-degree coverage, it covers an area of 800 kilometers and a height of 30 kilometers and can detect 150 targets simultaneously. It's India first on Republic Day as Indian soldiers showcase our military might. With Manjeet Negi in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
The terror threat this Republic Day is unprecedented. There is an apprehension of a lone wolf attack. There is also an apprehension of terrorists either trying to use an unmanned aerial vehicle, a drone or a truck, to ram into civilians. Keeping that in mind, there is unprecedented security all along the 13.5 kilometer long parade route, right from Vijay Chowk up to Red Fort. Let's now get you the details of the security that's there in place. At the same time, a senior border security force officer has also warned that India's neighbor Pakistan continues to provide aid to terrorists to launch terror attacks in India.
Watch out, Delhi. It's the most sinister terror alert this Republic Day. 39 areas across the national capital are on the terror radar, especially areas with newly built small hotels where terrorists could seek refuge. The enemies are plotting a terror spectacle, a knee-style truck ambush, or another 9/11 type strike, or a rerun of the New Year's Eve attack in Istanbul. The pro-Islamic State and Al-Qaeda sympathizers appear to be gaining ground in India. Multiple intelligence agencies are picking up inputs on threats to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the chief guest of this year's Republic Day parade, the Crown Prince of UAE.
Decks have been cleared for 68th Republic Day celebrations on Rajpath. However, the Intelligence Bureau has alerted of a France or Turkey-type terror attack on the occasion of Republic Day celebrations. The Prime Minister faces threat from several quarters, including Islamic terror groups, Sikh terror outfits, and also the Maoists. Similarly, the chief guest, Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed Abdul bin Zayed, also faces threats from several international Islamic organizations.
It be a lone wolf, it may be a drone attack, it may be like the 9/11. Everything is war game, and there are a lot of things which are set into pace and place. So it's for the nation to realize that security is very, very tight. I can only give you that assurance.
India Today conducted a reality check across the national capital to find out how safe are the citizens of Delhi. A security audit mentions roughly 700 CCTV cameras in Delhi are out of order.
कुछ भी सुरक्षा नहीं है और किसी के लिए सुरक्षा नहीं, जेंट्स के लिए भी लेडीज़ के लिए तो ज़्यादा खासकर कुछ नहीं है ऐसा।
टाउन हॉल पे it's like only when 15 August or 26 January is around, only then the cameras are working, and that I don't know if they function correctly or not.
No policemen deployed at sensitive posts in Chandni Chowk, Sarojini Nagar and even the sensitive New Delhi railway station. What's worse, no CCTV cameras either.
The agency has also directed that a tight vigil should be kept on all unauthorized colonies of Delhi, because there is a possibility that a terror operative could be active in those areas. With camera person Sanjay Chaudhary, Atir Khan in Delhi for India Today.
Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan is the chief guest this 68th Republic Day. You saw from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's big bear hug at the airport as he received the chief guest the warm ties that India and the United Arab Emirates share. It's not just strategic relations, but it's economic relations. UAE investing in India's infrastructure and the strong cultural ties that bond the two countries together. What's also significant is that there is a marching contingent of the United Arab Emirates army that will march past the saluting dais. There is also a band. They will march to their tune, but there was tremendous enthusiasm in both the armies, the UAE army and the Indian army, in getting to know each other, and there is hope that the two armies will operate together, will exercise together. Economic relations also cement the ties between the two countries. What is also extremely significant is the fact that UAE has given India permission to build a temple on their land.
A military marching contingent of the UAE army will also be a part of the 68th Republic Day, and with us is Brigadier Ubaid Al-Zahoumi, who is leading the UAE team. Sir, welcome on India Today. Tell us about the 184-member marching contingent that's in India.
هذا العدد من الفرقة العسكرية. نحن طبعا سعدنا بدعوة القوات المسلحة والجمهورية الهندية لدولة الإمارات وللجانب العسكري في دولة الإمارات بالمشاركة. قبلنا الدعوة وفي إطار العلاقات ما بين الحكومة الهندية والجمهورية الهندية وعلاقات دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. تم إرسال عدد 184 عسكري للمشاركة في احتفال يوم الوطني لجمهورية الهند.
Has the UAE army participated in a Republic Day parade or a parade in any other foreign country, or is this the first time, sir?
هل شاركت هذه الفرقة في أي دولة أخرى؟
كمشاركة خارجية في يوم الاستقلال لدول أخرى لا، هذه هي المشاركة الأولى لنا. نحن كقوات مسلحة في دولة الإمارات نشارك في اليوم الوطني في استقلال دولة أخرى.
And do we see more cooperation when it comes to countering terror? Can the two armies operate together, future exercises together? Is that also on the horizon, sir?
نعم، أنا أجد هذا موجود، والحمد لله نحن كبداية المشاركة بيوم الاستقلال، لكن نحن عندنا جانب تعاون قديم ما بيننا ما بين القوات المسلحة بالجمهورية الهندية، ونتمنى إن شاء الله أن يستمر التعاون فيما بيننا ويكون بشكل مطور للمستقبل إن شاء الله.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for speaking to India Today.
Thank you very much.
So, there is a marching contingent. It was France last year, UAE this year, and counter-terror cooperation remains key to the relations between the two countries. With cameraman Kirpal Singh in Delhi, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
It's not just India Gate behind me that's drenched in saffron, white and green, the colors of this nation. It's not just prominent institutions and buildings across this country, but let's now take you to Dubai and show you the iconic Burj Al Khalifa. Look at these images drenched in the national tricolour. Chennai's famous Marina Beach. For the past 1 week, we saw thousands and thousands of people coming up to fight for a traditional sport and for their rights. Now, there's a sea change. This is one of the country's longest and the largest beaches, and now this place is getting up for the 68th Republic Day. very, very different from images we saw just a couple of days ago. We get you a ground report from Chennai.
After 6 days of protest and a final day marked by a spurt in sudden, unprecedented violence, Chennai has taken on a quieter, more somber tone as Republic Day rolls around. The marina, which is packed with a sea of humanity, stands empty. Police cordons and barricades in place to keep the public away. Posters of the former Chief Minister decorate the walls even as preparations continue for Republic Day. Heavy police presence continues across the city, which saw unprecedented protests and violence. Traffic police have doubled down on ID checks. Police deployment has been concentrated at Nadukuppam, where a majority of the clashes were reported from.
In this Nadukuppam, earlier on the left and right side, there was like a fish market stalls completely burnt down. People claim the police burnt it down. Videos also show that the police had burnt it down, but everything had been brought under control by the cops now. That place is out of reach. Entire Marina Beach Road is out of reach. As you can see, there are not much vehicle allowed, only motorbikes, that too to a small stretch. Everything has been done in such a way to maintain safety and security. Pramod Madhav for India Today.
And this Republic Day, Bollywood, India's film fraternity, also wearing the tricolour, not just in its heart, but also patriotism and nationalism on its sleeve. Let's get you what Bollywood's icons say about the Republic Day, about what needs to be done to make India stronger, and how Bollywood's coming forward to strengthen those who protect our borders with their life and limb.
देखो यार, ये डायरेक्ट मेरे दिल से है. ये आइडिया जो है मेरे दिल से निकला हुआ आइडिया है. हो सकता है कि एकदम बेकार हो या एकदम हिट हो. देखिए, मैं सोचता हूं कि हमारे देश में एक ऐसी वेबसाइट या मोबाइल ऐप हो जो एक शहीद जवान की फैमिली और उनकी मदद करना चाहने वाले लोगों को डायरेक्ट लाइन पे मिला दे.